Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, y'all, I had my last reading. I was a little salty. I was trying to keep up good old-fashioned positive energy. Oh, before I forget, we're gonna use these cards today. I feel like, sorry, I want to make sure I get it in the middle. I feel like there's some good messages to be had. I'm in a way better vibration than I was yesterday. But then again, let's be honest, I'm always happy even when I'm not happy. So there's that. How are you guys? First of all, how are things? How is this retrograde treating you? Are you guys, having a lot of past stuff come up? Are you guys seeing the glimmers of new change in your life? Lord knows I am. Lord knows I am. I'm in such like a fired up mood in the best way possible because you guys know this about me. If you're new here, by the way, sorry, welcome. If you're returning, hey y'all. But for those who don't know and those who still know, I am I'm highly introverted, and I don't really talk a lot as much as I used to because I don't, my conversation runs a little bit deep. It runs deeper, I guess I should say, nowadays than what it did before. Oh, thank you. It runs deeper nowadays than it did, before I started my journey, so to say, okay? And so, I just, y'all, me and talking is just, I see so much, and I pick up on so much that like having conversations sometimes it's just overwhelming, not in a bad way necessarily, but it's like, especially it's certain types of conversation. Let me let me rephrase, right? Let me make sure. It's certain types of conversation that just has me at a level to where I'm like, you know what? I can't engage with this because it's surface level. There's no depth to this conversation, all right? We're not I'm one of those women, and I think I've said this in another video. I'm one of those women to where I can't just talk about gossip. It's not my thing. I'm one of those women who's like, let's talk about how to make ourselves better. Like, what are some of the lessons that we learned? How are we moving through this new portion, this new journey in our lives? What how do I say this? What is some areas that we want to work on together, as a community, as a friend? Like, where do we see change needs to happen, and how can we be the epitome of that change? Like, that's the type of conversation I'm having, right? And I'm fired up because I've started entertaining the opposite sex again, and I just had one of the most, it was by far one of the best conversations I've had in a long time. Nothing surface level about it. Like, we were really talking about how, the dynamic between men and women, and how it's changed so much that it's like, well, I think personally, because of the imbalance of the masculine feminine dynamic, that it's caused chaos and confusion because the flow is kind of just messed up. Women are taking on more masculine energy, and masculines are taking on more feminine energy, and it's not in a like sexual way, it has nothing to do with being straight, gay, lesbian, bi, transgender. It has nothing to do with that. It's the flow of energy is off. There's some type of disconnect happening. Anyway, so by the way, we love everybody on this channel. I don't discriminate. Look, it's not my life. If that's how you choose to live, that's your business. If you like it, I love it. If it's making you happy, I love it. If it feels good, then it's God, okay? Live in your truth, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I believe or what I feel or what I think, especially when it comes to your life, because you're the person who has to live in that truth. So as long as you're living your truth, that's what's most important. I have friends of all nationalities, all sexualities. I don't care. As long as you are being a good human being, and really and truly, even then, and I know this is going to sound really fucked up for me to say, even then I really don't care, because I know the people in my circle, which is far and few in between right now, but I know the people in my circle are of good caliber regardless of what they got going on that people may agree or disagree with. And so if you're watching, I feel like you're of good caliber. I feel like you are high vibrational beings. I feel like you are people who want genuinely truth, love, and light, in the most wholesome way possible. And you're authentic. And I don't really question, the caliber of people. Yeah, you guys are some bold motherfuckers in this group. Like, that's how I feel. And I don't think that God would have me read for anybody who is less vibrational than I am. Nah, let me not say it like that. Because there are people who are coming into spirituality. How do I want to say that? Okay, thank you. I don't think that God would have me read for people who are not trying to vibrate as high as I am, if not higher. I think that's a better way to say that. So, belay my last. That's what I meant when I said that. So yeah, so I'm fired up, man. I've had good conversation. I feel rejuvenated, which is crazy because normally I don't, talking to people drains me. This was good. This was liberating in a way. And I thank this particular gentleman for his conversation, because I was just like, yo, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And I think it was also just the validation of being heard in my authenticity is also what I was grateful for. Because I didn't hold back. I was like, this is how I feel. This is what I believe. And there was no sugarcoating. There was no, let me dumb my conversation down to fit you. Let me pick words that I know will resonate with you more. It was nothing like that. It was just bleh. It just came out and it felt so fucking good. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What are we talking about today? What do you want to talk to the viewer about? What are we getting into today? Start delegating. Ask others, including me, for help. Instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what just happened? Divine passion, ending and beginnings. They didn't come out, but somehow I mixed my deck, and so they were actually facing like this. But I feel like you guys, Kalima is, I'm hearing she's the beginning and the end, but that's for all fertility goddesses, right? Even Pele, divine passion. I feel like you guys are ending this cycle of feeling the need to do everything yourself, okay? I feel like you are learning how to delegate your feelings. Ooh, yes, this is a lot of heart chakra energy, okay? You guys, are you opening up your heart? You guys are, you guys are, something beautiful is transforming for you. Kalima, if you're not familiar with thank you. Okay, straight like that. If you're not familiar with Kalima or her story, she is actually, what is Shiva? Lord Shiva's divine counterpart, Parvati. She is an avatar of the goddess Parvati, and she finds that her children are in danger, so she turns into Kali Ma, like they're in a war or a battle. I don't remember the story verbatim, so please, this is a soft synopsis, okay? Um, her children are in battle, and she sees what's happening, and she becomes so enraged that she actually turns into Kali Ma, goes down on the battlefield, and she's whooping ass, okay? She's whooping ass for the home team. And that's her energy, and she just kind of wipes everything out to where things have no choice but to start again, okay? So that's why a lot of times Kali Ma is associated with death and destruction. Maybe I think I need some more goddess oracle cards, because Sean likes to get into the weeds of things, very much so, very much so. Okay, so you got Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. I feel like no, I did this reading for somebody else. All right. For some of you watching, you're being called right now to give back in some way, form, or fashion. It could be, thank you. They're like your vibration, your energy has some type of healing effect. And you're being called to give back to the world in some way, whether it be through acts of service, whether it be through, monetary value. Some of these are simple as recycling, right? But I feel like you guys have a higher purpose. I don't feel like this is just something superficial, right? Because we don't do superficial on this channel. We go very deep with our intentions, with our emotions, with our vibe, okay? Yeah, we get into the weeds of things with what's the tea, we get into a little bit of the weeds of the drama, but for the most part, we get very deep. Spirit wants you to start delegating. You don't have to take everything on for yourself anymore. And I feel like, because I brought up that conversation, a lot of times I have those ruminating thoughts with myself, about conversations that I had with this particular gentleman. And it's like, in that moment, I was given another perspective, which allowed me to go deeper. And I feel like this is what they're talking about, right? It's like, you don't have to keep everything to yourself. Some things, obviously, yes, use discernment, honey, because not everybody is for you. There are people out in the world who like to pretend like they're for you, but they're really not. So use discernment. But for those, and I feel like, again, you guys are calling in soul tribe with this, start delegating. You guys are calling in more community. And it's like, with this energy of calling in community, bounce your ideas off of people. Trusted advisors is what I'm hearing. Bounce your ideas off your trusted advisors. Get that other opinion, that other side of things, because sometimes people can see things that you can't. And it's not because you're blinded to it, but it's like, you may be on one path and you may see the weeds of where this can go in this path, but then people who are on a similar path to you will have similar weeds that may intersect and get you to where you're trying to go faster. Whoa. Okay. And so that's why they want you, for the chosen few, to start conversating, get your thoughts out of your mind. I'm hearing for some of you on the paper, get it out of you. Get help, get assistance, get different perspective, all right? With Athena, with this inner wisdom card, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I feel like that goes back into that using discernment of who to converse with and who not to converse with, what to say, what not to say. And it's not like an ego trip of like holding yourself back, but it's more of like a I'm hearing listen to your heart, literally, with these two cards, that song, listen to your heart when he's calling for you. I don't know where you're going and I don't know why, but listen to your heart. All right, listen to your heart. Literally, it's gonna tell you, yes, this person's safe. No, this person you might want to share only this with, share only that with. But it's like, I feel like heart chakra opening is what I'm getting. Some of you may be having or going through some type of heart chakra opening or some type of heart chakra like the unblocking of a heart chakra, potentially. Yamin Ya, golden opportunity. Ooh. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. In yesterday's video, I told you guys. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I got really hyped just then. They're saying you are learning how to heal yourself faster. You're learning how to process some type of emotion, like you're being divinely guided to process some type of emotion, and that's why these doors are opening up for you. Yesterday when I did my reading, I was saying that these are timeless, by the way. I was saying that, oh, her little schmitties. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We're all adults. I was saying that this perceived tower moment is actually an opportunity for more doors to open for you, but there's healing. Like, it's after you take the time to heal these feelings, you don't linger in them for too long. You kind of just, you take it, you accept it, you go through the motions, and then you're like, all right, so what's next? Because you're doing this healing and you're able to do it faster because you're listening to your body, you're listening to divine guidance, divine wisdom. Because let's be honest, the great I am is the I am in you, the God in you. And so because you're taking time to listen to that I am in you, that sounds really weird. It sounds like a different language. Anyway, because you're taking the time to listen to that great I am within you, you are able to heal faster. And that's what's allowing these opportunities to open, because you're no longer dwelling in the shoulda, woulda, couldas of what it could have been. Okay? You're learning how to say, okay, yes, this sucks. It is what it is. I'm going to put this to the side, or you're not putting it to the side. They're like, no, they're not putting it to the side anymore. You're like, okay, I'm going to deal with this. Is this really as bad as I'm making it? No, not at all. Okay. How can I move through this? How can I be better through this? Let me get in touch with my body. Let me get in touch with this heart space. How can I move and heal past this? I'm hearing Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel, maybe some people that you are praying to or have prayed to who have been helping you heal through this. I don't even know who the fuck Archangel Gabriel is. So let's find out together. All right. Archangel Gabriel. Oh, and look at that. He pops right up. All right. Let's see. Archangel Gabriel. In Christianity, Gabriel is best known for announcing the birth of Jesus to the Virgin Mary, an event known as the Annunciation. Teaching Moses. We want to know his ability. Oh, perfect. He is described as the herald of visions and the messenger of God, which implies that he can send visions towards prophets, renowned for his speed. Gabriel is one of the fastest angels in existence, with only Cassiel surpassing him. So, again, you guys may be getting visions of what's to come. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for coming through with the insight. I appreciate that. Thank you. So you guys may be getting visions of what is to come, and that's why it's helping you heal. Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing, okay? And so that explains the energy, them working in comparison to help you. It's like, let me heal you, and through your healing, you're able to see, this is why this had to happen. This is why this is happening for you, because I have something. Be not afraid for the plans I have for you, is what I'm hearing. Y'all, I've been channeling so much biblical information lately. I'm grateful. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I read the Bible in spades. I am a Christian by birth, but I have chosen the way of spirituality. For me, and spirituality is different for a lot of people, okay? Spirituality for me is taking the information from multiple religions, multiple cultures. Yes, I come back. I use Christianity as my basis, so I come back to Christianity a lot. So, as you see, like, we're talking about, this is Asian culture here. Athena is Greek culture. You have Yamin, which is Aruba tradition. You have Artemis, which is also Greek culture. I know the workings of a lot of these, I I know the workings of a lot of these different goddesses and the energies that they bring, but I always associate them with what I know. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining myself well. Sometimes I can get a little topsy-turvy in the way that I explain things. So for those of you who are new, again, hi, welcome. I do reference Christianity a lot. And to me, it's all the same thing. That's what spirituality means to me. It's the same thing, just represented differently in different cultures. And so that's why I'm able to accept a lot more of these things as part of what I believe. All right. So that goes back to why I'm able to channel biblical references as well as keeping up with the theme of the information that's being given. I have no idea why I felt the need to explain that, but I did. So there you go. Amen. Um, if you hear me say, God, universe, I try to correct myself and make sure I say your higher divine power, but if I'm referring to myself, you'll hear me say God, the great I am. I've referenced that before. Yeshua, just recently I've started using. It's not something that I'm really common with, but sometimes when I say it, it's for the people watching and not necessarily for me. Okay, sorry, off on a tangent. We're coming back into these opportunities. All right, important doors are open, walk through them, be not afraid, because these opportunities, they are meant to grow you. You got Artemis with the Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You are protected through these opportunities. That's why they're saying be not afraid, because you're going to be guarded. Guided was the word. So you are going to be guarded as well. But not only are you being guarded, but you're being guided. As long as you're listening to this inner wisdom, you're being guided as to where you need to go, how you need to move. And they're reminding me that saying that I like, when you know how to listen, everybody's a guru. And the people that you meet, okay? Is that all? They want to talk about fertility. They're bringing up that Artemis is actually a fertility goddess. Oh, because they were talking about Kali Ma. But Kali Ma is she a fertility goddess? I don't remember. I think Kali Ma might be fertility goddess. I can't quite remember. But basically, actually, because I want to make sure when we speak, we speak educated. Fertility goddesses are female deities associated with agricultural or human abundance. Some examples are Inanna, Demeter, Aphrodite, Yamanya. That's why I was getting the fertility. Okay, thank you. Astarte? I have no idea who that is. Okay. Many societies have worshipped the fertility goddess as the supreme site of fertility, motherhood, and creation of life. The earliest proof comes from the archaeological finds, paintings, yada yada yada. Born every generation, a fertility goddess has incredible power beyond what a normal deity is capable of. As a result, there is a cycle of gods siphoning the power of fertility goddesses in order to rule. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. If you guys are into sorry, that just connected with me for something else. That I'm going through. That was a full circle moment for me. Sorry. So, if you guys are interested in gods and goddesses and you want to learn more, there's a great webtoon. It's called Lore Olympus. I think they actually have on Amazon. I think you can actually get like the book. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. Okay, it tells the story of Persephone and Hades, which is by far one of my favorite love stories. Besides Cupid and Eurydice. Yeah, Cupid and Eurydice is also my other one. I can't remember Cupid's Roman name. Why is it not coming to Eros and Eurydice? That's another. Oh my god, if you've never read that story, that's a great love story, but has nothing to do with fertility goddesses. It's just a really good love story. But Lore Olympus, all right. So this is why they're calling me to this. Artemis is one of the virgin deities. But they're calling me to the fertility goddesses because you hold a very sacred power within you, okay? And this is why you need to have discernment and trust your inner guidance, because there are people who will come and be attracted to you and want to start siphoning from you, okay? Because you are in this abundant energy, all right? Kali Ma, death and rebirth. This is also a characteristic of a fertility goddess. You guys, if you feel like you're embodying this energy, or that you are in this current energy, you will find that you may have a lot of endings and beginnings constantly happening. And I'm hearing so much so you may get to the point where you're like, I don't even really, it doesn't faze me when something ends anymore because I know it's supposed to. All right. So if you are, that's kind of a telltale sign, but not really. There's so many more things. But you may find yourself in that energy of a lot of, death and rebirth, constantly having to start all over. But every time you start all over, you reach another level, you reach another peak. But it's normally because somebody has come in, siphoned some energy off of you, and it's caused you to start all over again. In that webtoon, Lore Olympus, it talks of Hera, who is Zeus's wife. And it also talks of the mother of the Greek gods. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm surprised that I'm even channeling half of this shit right now, okay? Kronos, which is the father of the gods, married Rhea. That's her name. Married Rhea. Rhea was a fertility goddess. He literally siphoned her energy in order to make himself the baddest motherfucker around, okay? Then Zeus met Hera. Hera is also a fertility goddess. Zeus was able to siphon Hera's energy so that he could defeat Kronos, and in turn taking his place. And I'm hearing the sins of the father, honey. Woo! Okay. And now, so before that happened, Kronos actually wanted Hera in order to, and they talk about this in that, the reason why I keep referencing is because they talk about this. Kronos wanted Hera so that he could continue to harvest her energy, so that he could continue to remain big dog. They actually use Hera as a tactic in order to defeat Kronos and lock him and the other Titans away. Hades falls in love with Persephone, who is in fact also a fertility goddess. And Zeus doesn't want Poseidon. Why am I going into this? We're going to get into this. I don't know why I'm going into this. It'll come back, I'm assuming. But Zeus did not want Hades to marry Persephone because Persephone was a fertility goddess. And so she had the capability to make him more powerful than Zeus. All right. And that goes into a lot. But I feel like, oh my Jesus. Okay. I feel like there's going to be somebody in your energy who does not want, how do I say that? Who doesn't want this door to open for you because it's going to allow for people. I don't want to associate this with love, but it's like other people are going to see this divinity within you, the attraction, and want to siphon off of you and be and in turn make themselves powerful. And there's somebody who's had you before, who knows what you bring to the table, who's not going to want these other people to have what they know that you're capable of giving. This is why discernment is coming in, because you are being guided to somebody who is going to help you, protect you, specifically protect you from this, not only this energy who wants to use your good fortune for their own good, but other people as well. Whoa. Okay. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I am sweating. That was it. They're like, yep, that's it. Okay. That was a lot of information for just those 4 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. That's what they're talking about being protected. You know what? No, I want to know the tea. We'll pull these. No, I want to know the tea. They want to pull these cards, so I'm going to pull these cards. But that's why they want you to know you're protected. And you need to use your... Listen, they're not used. They're like, don't use it. Yes, it's a tool, but don't use it. Listen. Specifically listen to it. Excuse me, during this time. Because your body, this heart chakra energy, is going to help you to be guided and know where to plant your seeds. That's weird. Okay. We'll get 3. Perfect. 3. That's what I asked for. Thank you. Y'all, holy fuck. You guys are a portal. Okay. You are magic. Your inner guidance is fucking magical. There's no price on what it is you offer, okay? Literally, I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Magic powers beginning transformation. You guys see this within yourself, okay? It's literally giving, like, the eyes turning inward and looking at self and realizing the power that they hold, okay? With Yaman Athena, the inner wisdom, golden opportunity, truth, honor, empress, integrity. That which is true will always be enough, okay? You guys are learning how to walk this fine line between divinity. It's like walking the fine line between 3D and 5D. This is the power that you hold. And you see the truth because you trust your inner wisdom. You see the truth in every opportunity, even the false ones. And that's why you trust your wisdom. But this portal energy is like, are you ready? You're stepping into this shit now, okay? You're being guided. Be not afraid. Come on. Be not afraid. You're being guided. You got 2 8s here, a 10. Be not afraid. This is meant for you. Adventure, ancestors. What did I say? You guys are being guarded. You are being guided, okay? Because you are answering the fucking call. Y'all, I got goosebumps coming. I got goosebumps coming. Oh my God, such a good reading. Such a good reading. They're like, okay, now you can get the tea. They want me to use these decks. We'll see how we're doing on time. Fuck, you know what? Fuck time. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's see what's going on, okay? Kipper first, then? Okay, bet. This is beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Can I get 4 cards, please? 4 cards. So I want you guys to see it. I don't know how this got in here. I clean up my decks every time. They want you to know you have somebody. For those of you looking for love, you have someone coming in for you. Okay? This is that person who I feel like... Thank you. I was telling you about, the whole love triangle, about how Persephone and Hades were divine pairs. You have a divine pair, a divine masculine, divine feminine coming in for you, okay? And they are going to protect you. You are literally being guided to this guardian. Ancestors may be helping you with this. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's wow. That's y'all. I did not plan that, but Spirit is speaking today. Okay, they're like, nope, let's come with it, let's get it out, and I'm for all of this energy. This is beautiful fucking energy. Okay. Okay. 4 cards, please. Okay. Y'all have, I hope you see this. I'm trying to make sure I shuffle it on camera. I'm pulling that one out, and I normally don't do that. I let mine pop, but that same one keeps wanting to come out. You see this? Like, they're jumping, and it's like, I don't know. 11 with some type of wish fulfillment. Yeah. This is crazy. My cards are jumping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did I say? You guys are building community. You're gonna know who... Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all, let's talk about it. Okay. Let me move this out the way. I wanna... These came side by side. Okay. So, you got distant horizons, sudden wealth, community, male, main male, and gifts. Okay. I feel like this is playing into this card. I'm gonna be honest, but that's because I'm a woman. So for me, my boo would be a male. But you know what? Fuck it. If that's what I feel, that's what I feel. All right. As you guys are stepping into this portal, you guys are going to be given this gift of some type of main supporting character energy. Okay, I'm not even going to call it a main male. We're going to say you're going to step into some main supportive character energy. This is a gift for you to help you through this process. This is somebody who I'm hearing can guide you in the 3D because you already have protection in the 5D. Like, spiritually, you are so fucking protected. Because you have that spirit, the spiritual protection, now it's time for you to receive physical, in your face, like walking alongside you protection. Okay, this is a gift, so this is a choice. You have the option of accepting or rejecting it. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you will accept it because I'm hearing y'all need the help. This is part of this delegating, not carrying the weight by yourself. You may be moving or leaving where you are physically located now. That's part of this portal. This part of this portal is getting you somewhere else. It's taking you somewhere else. Because I'm hearing you're not needed anymore where you are, and your task now is different, and you need this main character supporting energy with you. That's why it's happening. For those of you who are like, oh, I can't afford to move, Spirit's like, I got you covered, bruh. I got you covered. Trust and believe with that inner wisdom. And that magic, I'm bringing you something to help you with that as well. Excuse me. Wherever this is you're going, community will be built, not only from outsides, but with this main supporting character. Okay, they want to build community with you. So I want to see something. Yeah, specifically a family. What else do you have? The portal. I'm getting that this gift of this main character supporting energy is on the other side of this portal specifically. It's like you would not have been able to meet them until you went through this portal, because there were truths and lessons that you needed to learn that were going to help you better acclimate, if you will, to this portal. This is why this is happening this way. Something about divine timing. So yeah, I'm getting, for whatever reason, I keep looking at this Distant Horizons card. It's giving cruise energy. Okay. It's giving cruise energy with the ship, the anchor, um, and like, but it's also, because, okay. So I'm looking at this as two ways. Either you're flying somewhere, right? So you have the bird, and then this kind of looks like a little town down here, or you're on a cruise to go somewhere, because this also gives like the sand, the water, and like being in that moment. And sometimes, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I actually experienced this on my last cruise that I was on, but I was totally baked as well. But sometimes on cloudy days, when you sit on your balcony or your porch or what have you, if you have one, or if you just go outside, there comes a time where you can actually be on the lower decks and you look outside, and because of the clouds and the fog, it almost gives the illusion like you're literally flying on water. And that's also why I get the cruise energy, okay? Y'all, this is such a good reading. This is such a good reading. I'm really enjoying this. This is awesome. Anything else? There's also going to come an opportunity for you to embrace some type of new community, okay? Or maybe you're building this community, you're sharing with this community, you're giving back to this community. But there's something about doors opening to some type of community. What else you got? Okay, got that. We talked about that. So numbers again, you got 9, 11, 11, 11, 11. Wish being fulfilled. Again, 11, 11 portal. Or sorry, excuse me, this is 12. Where am I getting 11 from? 10, 11, 12. 8, 8. 8, 8, 9. What do you got for me? I saw it flip. Okay, it flipped in the decks, but I'm not going to take it out. Don't be afraid. I feel like some of you are afraid of this because you see the changes happening. You see the truth in the changes that are happening. And it's like you are nervous, and I don't feel like you guys are doing this consciously. I feel like this is subconscious procrastination. It's not like you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this. It's like the ego is like putting things, distractions, if you will, in your path to stop you from this level up. It's not even stop you, because you can't stop what's for you. You can definitely delay it, but I don't feel like you can stop what's for you. If it's meant to be, it will be. Even if it's not in this lifetime, you can delay as much as you want. Your next time around the block, you're gonna have to do it regardless. So it's like your ego is trying to delay you from these things coming in. If you're ready for this, what I would tell you, this is an affirmation that I actually got from You Can Heal Your Life, and it's called the affirmation is basically I choose, okay? I choose. So I choose to step through this portal. I choose to be unafraid. I choose to accept the blessings that are being offered to me. These are like affirmations, just examples, obviously put your own spin on it, of what you can say to kind of like help yourself to train the ego to say, no, it's okay. Yes, we're afraid. Yes, this is scary, but you know what? It's also thrilling, and it's exciting, and it's new. It's different. We don't have to be afraid anymore. Be not afraid. I love when spirits. All right, talk to me about distant horizons, please. Whoa. When whatever this is comes, well, hold on, let me. Don't delay. This is your level up. Whenever this comes, they want you to act with urgency. There's something about the longer you take to convince yourself of this, the longer you give your ego the opportunity to convince you why you shouldn't do it, okay? Sudden wealth, please. Can you talk to me about sudden wealth? Slow down, okay? Thank you. However this comes in, when this comes in, you're going to have mixed emotions. The sudden wealth that you're entitled to is what I'm hearing. You're going to have some mixed emotions. This is why Spirit wants you to act with urgency. This is why Spirit wants you to be not afraid and just kind of take this leap. It's giving Fool's Journey, the Fool card in Tarot. What you see is what you get. Okay? What you see is what you get. There's no hidden motive behind this, okay? And you're going to feel it. You're going to know with this inner wisdom. You're going to know that this is for you. But it's like the ego is like, but why? What's going on? What's the word? Not the mic drop, but what am I not seeing? Right? It's a very egoic question. I know, because I ask myself this all the time, especially when I get into new relationships. I'm like, what am I not seeing? Show me what I'm not seeing. And if you ask, you will be shown, honey. You will be shown. You may not like what you see, but you will be shown. Embrace this, okay? This is for you. It is your gift. All right? Talk to me about community, please. I feel like you're moving away from this energy of petty community. That's what I feel like. Yeah, because you've achieved some type of not only okay. Copy. Thank you. For those of you who are still in familial community or more familiar community, you're going through a spiritual glow up, okay? You have taken the time to cultivate self, and so your community that you're in now, you may find that these people are fucking petty. They're going to be talking about you, okay? Because they're very surface level still, whereas you're like, no, I'm more, let's get into the weeds of things. Let's understand some things, okay? You're going to find that yeah, sorry, they flipped over, so I'm going to take it. That you're wanting to run away from this community because they're hung up on the old you. They refuse to see the new you in all of your glow up glory, okay? But I'm not going to keep these because this is for the old community, but for the new community, they're going to give you guys all the feels, okay? They're going to give you good vibes. So much so you might even be shook at how comfortable you are with this community, okay? I feel like with this community comes the boo. Oh, thank you. So, also with this community, the glow up and the petty card, all right? It's like, sorry. They want, oh, excuse me. They want you to be very unapologetic, all right, about how you engage with this community, because this community only enjoyed you when you were equally as small-minded as them. It's giving Glinda meets, oh fuck, whatever the prince's name is. It's giving Glinda meets the prince. The prince wakes up and no longer can resonate how he could before with different ideas and mindsets and stuff of that nature. And so you no longer will vibe the same way with these people. And so I've said it before, I'll say it again. What people can't understand, duplicate, or replicate, they will ostracize. Okay? And I feel like you might find that happening. People who you used to be friends with, you may find like they're talking shit. All right? This new community sees you as the spiritual being that you are. Okay? They see you in the, you've walked through this portal and you've come out on the other side more wiser than you were when you went in. All right? Okay, they want me to do this. So don't worry about these old school people, okay? You're meant to leave them behind with a swiftness. You are meant to run as fast as you can from these people because they will hold you back. And I'm hearing for some people they'll even clout chase. Some of you could be getting ready to be very famous or very well known, okay? And these people who no longer can resonate with the new you will try to pull you back into this old energy of, well, this is how you've always been, what changed, you know, that kind of dynamic. And the change is you see the truth. You've chosen to surrender and trust your divine guidance, if you will. All right. We're going to pull a little bit of tarot. I can't even see the clock, y'all. I don't even know. Look. Oh, perfect. We're at 51 minutes. All right, we're going to pull some tarot and then we're going to close this bitty out, honey. This has been an awesome reading. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Very informative, y'all. Very informative. I'm excited for the things that are coming for you because you are so deserving. Yeah. People getting to witness you in this changed version of you and not being able to engage is their is your justice, actually. Okay. So remember how I was talking about there's going to be somebody from the past who does not want people to see you in this energy. This may be the petty person. I don't want to get too much into it, but they may be petty because you've built this supportive community around yourself, and they can no longer get to you the way that they could. Again, I feel like some of you might be famous. You might become famous, and it's going to be so much harder for them to get to you than how they could before, and that's justice. They should have never had access to you to begin with, is what I'm hearing. You were too sweet with that Queen of Cups energy that I just saw. Way too sweet. All right. Can you clarify? Let's talk about distant horizons. Can you clarify distant horizons, please? Distant horizons. Are you popping? What's happening? All right. You're leaving behind conflict with lovers who did not see you in as a gift but saw you as competition. Okay, you're leaving that energy behind, straight like that. Can you describe to me the lover that they're leaving behind? Can I get one card for the type of lover that they're leaving behind? Somebody who is very opportunistic. Somebody who was only looking for the opportunities of what benefited them. How could your relationship, how could you benefit them? This is the type of conflict that you're leaving behind. And I'm hearing it's not even benefit like, oh, you can provide me with this type of lifestyle. It's what do you do for me as a human being, not as a spiritual person, but as a human being? What is it that you do for me that I can put towards myself to make myself look better? So like if you ever outshine this person, they did not fucking like it. It may have caused conflict. If you were smarter than this person, this is what I mean by outshining them. If you were smarter than them, if you had a better job than them, if you got more praise and recognition than them, they did not like this. It caused a lot of conflict. They might have even started picking fights with you just because they felt, I'm hearing, inadequate in comparison to you. Talk to me about the Sun Wealth, please. Can you talk to me about Sun Wealth? Okay. Knight of Wands. Four of Cups. I love the Four of Cups in this card. Knight of Wands. We found out last night it's the second fastest moving card in the deck. Give me a second. One more, please, for the Knight of Wands. One more. And I feel like the Knight of Wands came out sideways like that again last night. One more, please, for Sun, Wealth, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. This is a fast-moving manifestation that you're expecting. Four of Cups normally talks about... Yeah, okay, perfect, thank you. Four of Cups normally talks about crying over what was, what should have been. And normally you see the person in the picture looking at the cups and they're not seeing the cup that's being offered to them. But the reason why I love this Four of Cups is because this person is looking directly at it. They're not worried about shoulda, woulda, coulda. What could have been, right? They're not looking at that. They're like, okay, I'm ready for the new. I'm ready for what you have to offer. And this, what you are expecting, what you are waiting for them to offer is something that is more emotionally fulfilling. You literally go from the Four of Cups to the Ten of Cups. That emotional gratification. But the sideways, it's like, for some of you, this is coming in faster than others. And they're saying because of the different timelines. So some of you have not walked through the portal yet. Some of you are on the verge of walking through the portal. Like I'm hearing you're right at the door. Okay, they said this and they're like, but you need to clarify. They said you're literally standing at death's door. Death in the sense of rebirth and transformation, death and rebirth energy. You're standing at death's door to walk through this portal to rebirth. That's what they mean by that, okay? I'm not saying anybody's going to pass away, anything like that. No. I'm literally hearing you're standing on the edge of glory by Lady Gaga. I'm on the edge of glory. That's what I'm hearing. You're like right there. So that's why this is coming out sideways. Because some of you have already stepped through the portal and you're seeing the trinkles. But when this comes in, I don't feel like, especially with the 11 here being a wish, and then the Nine of Wands being talking about manifestation and also being a more swifter night. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it goes the swords, the knights, the cup. I mean, the swords, the wands, the cups, and then the pentacles, and range from fastest to slowest. This is a more fast, not the fastest, but a more faster energy. So when this comes, it won't be swift, but it'll be massive is what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. You'll mean it. You'll understand when it comes to you. Yeah. You guys are going to, whatever this, well, we know what this is. This is Sun Wealth. When this comes in, you guys are going to be so happy. Remember, don't get in your head. This is for you. You are deserving of this, okay? Talk to me about community, please. Can I get some cards for community? coins. There is going to be, with this community, a very mutually beneficial give and take. Can I get one more? It's like, I don't want to say that because I don't feel like, yeah. It's giving admiration as well as, how do I say this? It's giving admiration as well as, veneration for the divine gifts that you hold in your human vessel. The Empress is the embodiment. She's the physical embodiment of a fertility goddess, right? She has this connection with the divine. She receives information and she nurtures the seed, right? Takes it to the emperor, and the emperor helps it to continue to grow. He takes action on it, all right? This is giving, this community sees the divineness in you. Even though you are human, just like them, right? They see the truths that you hold. And so it's like they're giving me cycle is how they're showing me this. They're going like this. And it's like it's there's affection here. There is some type of affection for what it is that you give to this community, and they give to you in return. But it's also something, it's like you receive something. I'm getting this energy, okay? You receive something, you give it to this community, and in turn, this community gives you back affection or some type of gratitude, some type of love, some type of admiration. They're showing me like Aphrodite's temple, not temple, Aphrodite's maybe it is a temple. A place where you go to venerate somebody. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these people are building a temple for you. That's not what's happening at all. But it's like it's the energy is veneration is all I can think of. It's like you give something to this community and they venerate you. They give you some type of something. And it's like, so they're showing me this, but remember, circle can go both ways. So you're giving this community something, they give you something in return. And maybe there's something that they're giving you if it goes like that. Or admiration. You admire something. You give something innocently of yourself with no thought of getting anything back in return, and this community gives back to you because you're selfless. Because remember, the Empress is the nurturer. I'm stuck on this because they're wanting to talk about it, and I'm like, I'm trying to understand what it is they want me to touch on, because they're like, I'm hearing close but no cigar. That like you're very close to this, but there's something specific. You have in the bottom, you have the sword, the star. That again, it goes back to the divinity, the what's not seen is the divineness, the famousness, the glory. But then you have Queen of Swords, which is maintaining boundaries, being honest, morals, while still being grounded in your emotions and being able to control. Being able to control what? Being able to control. Being able to control not only your emotions, but how you allow those emotions to influence your boundaries. The star shines bright. There's something about it's your authenticity. These people admire and venerate your authenticity and the messages that you bring. And so that's why you're receiving, and it's equal monetary, not monetary, physical give and take. I hope that makes sense. Can I get one more card for this, please? One clear card on this situation. Yeah. It's some type of giving back. I guess that's confirmation. Can you talk to me about main male and the gift, please? Equal reciprocity. You guys know this. The Six of Cups is my equal reciprocity card. That's the equal give and take. The gift is somebody who gives as good as they get, who gives the way that you give. And I'm also hearing they receive the way that you receive. So just remember that if you're bad at receiving, this person's bad at receiving. I'm getting two givers who want to get together, but don't know how to. This person is also a star, okay? And you're receiving this person because the wheel has turned in your favor. You have spun this wheel in your favor. And together, you guys are going to create this very prosperous community, family, life. Can I get more on the main supporting character? Thank you. Temperance. Okay. So normally, I'm going to be honest with y'all, normally I get irritated when I see the Temperance card. Because Temperance is like, for me, I'm always hearing have patience, alright? But in this case, I'm getting the reason why you're getting this gift of equal reciprocity is because you have healed so much. This person matches your healed, the healed version of you, or the more healed version of you. They match the frequency that you are currently vibing at right now, okay? I'm hearing that this is going to be very easy. They're like, just accept it. The more you fight it, the harder it's going to be. They're giving me what you resist persists. There's that Two of Cups. Yeah, this person, can I get one clear card on that energy, please? This person also has been through the same things. There's that Star card again. This person has been through the same things that you've been through, all right? They are mirroring you, in fact. If you look at the Six of Cups, 3 and 3 on each side. If you look at the Two of Cups, 1 and 1 on each side. This person has gone through the same trials and tribulations as you have, and they have chosen the path of healing as well, which is why they've already crossed through this portal. Then for some of you, they're like, some of you are already on the other side of the portal. You're waiting for this person to cross over. That could be this card as well, as you're waiting for this person to cross over and meet you there. You could be on the other side of this, but this person is matching your energy, okay? There's that Six of Swords. That's moving away from things that are no longer serving them. But there's the 6, the 3 and 3 on either side, yeah. And they're coming in fast. You know this. You're expecting it. You're expecting it. Yeah. this is divine counterpart energy, okay? Matching what it is you give, matching the star energy within you. This was a fucking amazing reading, guys. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I really enjoyed this. I hope that this message finds you. I mean, if you've already stepped through this portal, if you're seeing trinkets of it, please, down below, leave me leave me your story. Actually, I want to read your guys' story. A lot of times we're on the same path and a lot of us don't realize it because we don't really talk about it. So if you're experiencing this, or you know what I'm talking about, it's resonated and it's hitting with you, leave me, just a synopsis. If you want to tell me your whole story, look, I'll sit and read. I read all my comments. I love reading my comments. Leave me your story, okay? Leave me your tale. Because not only, because I want to venerate and honor you, but I also want other people to see, hey, you're not alone in this. This is that calling in community, okay? You're not alone in this. There are other people who are going through something very similar, very, very similar, okay? This is not the be all to end all. Once you walk through this portal, hey, life gets a lot more easier because you're no longer doing it by yourself. Thank you guys so much again for letting me read for you, and until next time, bye guys.